Hey, good evening, folks. Just about to head off to bed, but today in history would be remiss if I didn't talk about today, December 7th, 1941, a date that will live in infamy when the Japanese Empire attacked the United States fleet in Pearl Harbor. This really bringing us into World War II. Also, today in history, something that's rather interesting and doesn't really get a lot of attention. Today, 1982, in the great state of Texas, down in the deep part of Texas, we have the first execution by lethal injection. So we've done hanging, we've done electrocution, we've done gas chambers, but we introduced the lethal injection as a humane, air quotes, way of execution. Really, what it is three chemicals that were introduced into the body that would produce, basically render you immobile and give you a heart attack. Over the years, states have moved away from the death penalty simply because there's a moral, ethical, and some legal challenges to it, but also countries that were producing the chemicals for us, they didn't have the death penalty, so they basically just stopped making it. If we're not using it, why are we going to make it? So in the past couple of years, what's wound up happening is states have had to use other chemicals which have actually been more dangerous. It's also really expensive to execute somebody. I think the cost is something about $3 million, somewhere in that neighborhood. The most expensive trial in Californian history up until very recently was this guy by the name of Charles Ning. NG is his last name, and you give him a Google. Sick bastard. But his case was something like $20 million by the time they got done with it. Now, the other thing is about the death penalty is it is not a social deterrent to crime, but that's a story for another day. See you later.